that I'll be going to. But y'all, let's talk. Sorry, I got a chuckle. So they had a photographer there. And everybody is not really in tune with taking pictures. Not even that they're not in tune with taking pictures. Because it's not their fault that I'm fluffy. It's really not. Hey guys, what's going on? This is A. Renee from Journal, Jot, and Jab. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, welcome to the channel. If you are a returning subscriber, hey y'all. Alright, so today is Sunday. It's November 17th, and it's time to do a weekly recap page. Normally I have this page done, y'all. I usually have it set up on, what is that, Fridays, but y'all didn't get a setup page on Friday, so y'all gonna get one today. Not quite sure if this is gonna be a whole talk through video. You know, we just roll with the punches. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the Clever Fox dotted notebook, and I had a piece of scrap, not even necessarily a scrap, I cut it in half, and so this was extra left over. I have a bow. Y'all, I don't ever remember these companies' names because a lot of times I get stuff when people kind of like just hand me like, oh, I have extra, so whatever. And then this is by Nubian Rock Chick, and these are some extra stickers that I'm going to use. So we're going to pull all of this in together. I often tell you what a weekly recap is. I feel like I tell you all the time, okay? It's all the time. And we may pull this in and this in. Y'all know I like to do a lot of collage of different things that might not make sense when you see them with me first starting off. Then we have some mild liners. Y'all know I'm here for the mild liners. And silver. I like to pull colors in that just the average person may not do. We have a little candle for a little mood, and that's that. All right, y'all, so this week was really a productive week, and it was a week that was composed of probably every emotion that you can think of. The great, the good, and the not so good. That's what the weekly recap is all about. It's about writing those things down in each area of your life so that you can come back and see what worked, what did not work, and what needs adjusting, okay? So we had some good days. We had some meltdown days. Y'all know my meltdown was about the job search. Yeah, that. And, oh, this needs to be emptied out. Okay. Pause for the cause. Y'all don't have to really pause, but I need to empty this out because, oh, this is that. Can y'all see that on film? I mean, everything is falling out of this. Gotta love it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna empty that out because it's coming out. This is the corner rounder, y'all. And so the paper was falling all over the place. So let me put that in the trash. All right, so I think we can pull it back together. All right, so again, this is a corner rounder. This is some cardstock. And this is the other things that I'm going to use. And so like I said, when you're doing weekly recaps, the point is to focus on all aspects. Like, how did your week go? How did it go in work? How did it go at home? What areas were you proud of yourself? What areas were you like, oh girl, or guy? You know, I don't know who watches all my videos, but analytics says it's mainly women. But you just want to say, hey, what am I really liking right now? What am I not? So, again, my week was very cool. It just encompassed every emotion possible. So, I mean, I guess that's a good thing. You know, I don't know. But, so like I said, you know, one of my biggest meltdowns, and y'all got to see part of it. I don't even want to call it a meltdown. One of my biggest disappointments was more about the job situation. And you know, again, I don't really talk to a lot of my friends about stuff because some people are okay with your conversation as long as it's uplifting and it's cool. And, you know, others are the type that want to say, ooh, I totally understand. And I am the friend that I don't want you to row in the same boat. You know, I know a lot of us have similar situations sometimes, but when I kind of vent or talk, and I don't vent very often, I'm just not that friend. I don't want to vent for you to come back and say, girl, I get it too. I mean, again, a lot of us can identify with certain things, but when your friends, and this is just a lesson, when your friend comes to talk to you, sometimes it's not for you to just jump on the bandwagon, because nobody really wants their friend to experience the same hurt or frustration that they're feeling. Now, some do. Some people like living in their misery, but this one over here, I don't. So I just find sometimes I don't really talk to my friends about like the woe me. I might say a little bit here and there, but it's super brief, to the point. Like, I'll change the subject. So, you know, I had a little meltdown, and then I said, okay, girl, let's pull it together. I wasn't dismissive of my feelings, but I'm like, okay, so what can I do now? So I decided that, as much as I may not have wanted to, and I mentioned this in the other video, that I would return back to hair. And so I had to get over my woe me moment, and now it's grind mode. So how am I returning back to hair? What am I gonna do? So my week really has been productive. I've already created and updated the sites, reactivated booking sites, opened up a new Facebook site for hair, sent an email out to my clients. And, you know, of course, a couple of them was like, oh my God, yay, I'm so excited. I'm like, girl, you talking about, yay, you booking? You booking? Because all y'all be talking about, come back. Come back, Adrian, come back. And I'm like, girl, you know, if I'm coming back, I need to see you. But yeah, so a lot of them are excited. And so I'll be starting off slow, you know, with my return building up. So this shall be an interesting transition. Yeah, interesting transition. So I'll be doing that. And it's the holiday week. I'm very methodical when I do stuff. So it's the holiday week. So that's my return. I'll be doing, and I'm a Sunday stylist. So that's what I was known for, y'all. Like, I'll do other days, but I have to build back up in reference to my clientele. But one of my perks with my clients was I work on Sundays. I love it. I've never been a stylist that likes to be amongst everybody in the salon. It's just not my personality. So I eventually, down the line, came up with working on Sundays. And it actually works. And so my clients really loved it. And then I ventured into the whole suite atmosphere. I don't know if your states, if suites are really big, but that's a new thing. Not really a new thing, but within the last 5 years, maybe 3 more heavy. Suites are really, really big in the metro Atlanta area. It's all about that feel of exclusivity. And so I love it. And my clients love it too. So that is where I am on that walk, y'all, as far as some additional income and revenue. Will I still be applying for some part-time positions? Yep, because your girl need to check stuff. So to all of y'all that are like, oh, I want to be self-employed. Self-employed is everything. I just got to be self-employed. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you about being self-employed. Baby, when it's time to go get some stuff that you need, like a car, a house, apartment, anything you need, unless you are, and I'm just coming from a hair stylist point of view, unless you're commissioned or unless you're setting up your income to pay you like a W-2, which can be very expensive, it's real cute in these streets, okay? So I definitely desire a part-time job so I can have a check stub to get a couple of things done that I would like to do until my other businesses pick up. All right, so that's that. All right, enough of that job situation. So what else happened? Oh yeah, y'all, my son got his hair cut. If y'all watched the video, he didn't pick up the phone, and I may link it. I think I might link that one. He didn't pick up the phone. Y'all know last week, was it last week? No. Yeah, it was last week. Last week, my son didn't pick up the phone, and he missed his haircut. And I had to pay for said haircut because I don't believe in people missing appointments and not paying for that slot, because being self-employed, you work. And if you don't work, you don't eat. So I still paid for his haircut that he did not go to. And then I had to turn around 2 days later and pay for my haircut. Yeah, so your girl was real upset. So my son got his hair cut Tuesday, and he had to go work for his nana to make his money because your girl over here wasn't paying. I'm not paying for another haircut. Nope, not happening. So every haircut from here on out, the kid has to pay for. So he has to figure out, what can I do to make money to get my hair cut? So, you know, he might want to call his godparents, his aunties, you know, nanas, whatever he has to do, he gonna come up with that haircut money. So that's his new responsibility. And I know some of y'all are probably like, that's not a child's responsibility. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all let these kids get away with too much. Y'all sit and baby them and you find all the excuses for them. We're not raising children. We're raising adults. And responsibilities need to be placed on these kids. Not adult responsibilities, but small responsibilities can be taught to your children. Stop being enablers. And then later down the line, you want to say, I don't know what happened. Girl, I do. You did too much. You did too much. All right, so I have my little page set up. And so we're doing, this is going to be a lighter green, but we're going to work with it. So with my weekly recaps, I typically am going to put the week that we're recapping. So let's go ahead and do this. Y'all know this is kind of like a signature thing where I do this little scribble, scrabble. Y'all be coming up with my own little terminologies on here. Sure do. So I do that, and then I'm gonna let that dry, and then I'll put probably like the week of right there. And then I'm probably gonna write weekly recap over here. So yeah. So let's see what else happened this week, y'all. So Tuesday the kiddo got, I went to Cops and Coffee. Remember we had that live video on that. That was really, really good. So hopefully some of you all got to check out the live video. It was about safety tips that women can utilize. If you didn't catch that, I highly recommend you go watch it. It is a long video, but it is informative. So yeah, I did that. So that was Monday. Cops and Coffee, and that was really cool, y'all. Like, I really enjoyed it. And so we have another event in the community coming up on the 25th that I'll be going to. But y'all, let's talk. Sorry, I got a chuckle. So they had a photographer there, and everybody is not really in tune with taking pictures. Not even that they're not in tune with taking pictures, because it's not their fault that I'm fluffy. It's really not. It's so not their fault that I'm fluffy. But when they posted them pictures, I was like, oh, nah, ma'am. Y'all, I'm so fluffy. Oh, Lord. My thigh was whatever. It was huge. So I was crying laughing, okay? Weekly recap. So, yeah, I wasn't really happy about that. And call me vain. Call me what you must. Call me. But your girl was real, real fluffed, okay? Super fluffed out. So I had to laugh at myself on that. So yeah, so I did that. Had a little slight meltdown about that picture. I mean, I laughed, but I was like, girl, this is stupid. Like, you know what to do. For somebody that used to train for fitness shows, y'all, like, if you saw me today, you'd be like, girl, who, where, how? Not you. So that was funny. What else did I do? Stopped by my mom's, chatted with her a couple of days out of this week. What else? Oh, yesterday, y'all, me and my sister hung out, and we, let me go back. Let's come back since I'm talking about being fluffy, okay? So yeah, fluffy. And then I had another fluffy girl moment, right? So Friday, I decided, I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna stop and get my kids some wings. Let me stop acting like I was just getting them for him. I'm gonna get us some wings, okay? So I ordered a 20-piece wing, but let's talk about how I ordered it, right? So we have a couple of wing places we like. So there's one that's closer to the house. And so I called y'all and they didn't answer the phone. Y'all don't have these issues with people not answering the phone. So they didn't answer the phone. I'm like, your girl wants some wings. Y'all, so I hung up the phone and I'm like, okay, I'll call back. Do y'all know my wing place called me back and was like, hey, did you call here? Yes, baby girl, I called. Can I make an order? And she said yes. If that ain't superior customer service, I don't know what it is. Yeah, so your girl got her some wings. Sure did. Got me some wings, honey. And ate them. And y'all, I was in the pickup line picking up my kid, honey. Stuff in my face. I know them parents on the other side, both sides of me, was like, dang, she tearing up that chicken. Yeah, I'm tearing up this chicken. This is why I'm fluffy. So yeah, that was a good moment. A good fluffy moment. So got that. That was Friday. My son actually hung out with, that's out of line. My son hung out with my mom Friday, and he had to work. He had to earn his keep, y'all. Y'all think I'm playing about that earn his keep. He want a haircut, he got to earn his keep. So they had a good weekend, so that was cool. And then Saturday, my sister and I, we hung out. She asked me, could I go with her to a fitness boot camp, and it was for a cause, y'all. I can't think of the name. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. But it was in honor of epilepsy month, but there was another disorder that the child had, but it was based around epilepsy. So we did that. Y'all, that workout was only like 28 minutes. I'ma plug that in here because I did burn a couple of calories. And it was like body weight exercises. Again, I'm not new to working out, y'all. I'm not new to working out at all. But when you're out of shape, I felt like I should have cried. I'm not gonna cry for real, but I felt like I should have cried because that's how out of shape I was. So we went to that. That was really cool. It was really a good workout. It was a good workout to show me how out of shape I am. So we did that. And we also had some errands to run prior to that. And then we stopped at a coffee shop. Like, I really didn't need any coffee, but I felt like I burned off calories, and you know, after you work out, they still burning. This is why I'm fluffy, y'all. I'm making all these excuses. Just making all these excuses. But anyway, we stopped at a new coffee shop. So we were in this area called Kennesaw. Kennesaw is almost an hour away from me. So I'm the type like, hey, if we in a new area, not necessarily new, I've been over there before, but if we're out far, we're gonna find something new. So we found a coffee shop, and sorry y'all, and I have to get real quiet. So we found a new coffee shop, and the guy was so cool. And there was also a Marshall's over there that was really, really nice. So with me going back to work, pause for the cause, y'all. When I tell stories, I jump all over the place. So I hope y'all can keep up with me. You'll get used to it. But anyway, so it was a really, really nice Marshall. So I said, okay, if I go back in this area, then I'll return back to that coffee shop. November. Oh man, I did 2 different E's. Oh well, I do that all the time. So it was a really nice coffee shop. November 11th through 17. And then, yeah, we're just gonna leave it like that. So yeah, I said I want to go back out there because with me returning to work, there's a couple of things that are actually about to happen. I have to revamp my wardrobe because I really can't fit in half of the stuff in my closet. So I'm gonna purge pretty much everything out of my closet, and I pretty much have to start over. And so I kind of like wearing black to work because I do a lot of color. I'm known for short hair, natural press, and color. Those are my specialties. So I need to re-up on my black and get that together. So that will be exciting. And I actually like Marshall's, TJ Maxx, all of those stores. And I like thrifting. And I haven't done that in a while. Sorry for the marker on my finger. I haven't done that in a while. And one thing that I have noticed over the past years, I had like a really good conversation with one of my close friends. And I was like, I have lost so much of myself. And it's really discouraging sometimes. I'm like, girl, what happened? So I have to get back I have to get back to caring. Because sometimes you can get in these stages where you're just so laxed and you seem like you just really don't care about anything. And that's nobody's fault other than my own. So that is another thing that I'll be working on. I'm the type, y'all, my hair normally, the hair color usually changes. I kid you not, like every 2 months, my hair is typically another color, another style, something of that sort. That is how I built most of my hair clientele. I'm known for changing my hair color, and I'm known for, again, like I told y'all early, being a Sunday stylist, and I'm known for getting you in and out of the salon. I don't like people staring at me. And what we're not gonna do is you looking in the salon like, dang, I'm still here. I don't believe in that. Keep a person in the salon all day long. I think it's stupid. I really do. Okay, so this is our weekly recap. I think I want to outline that. So this is our weekly recap. So like I said, I had a really good week. I had some great, good, and not so good moments, y'all, and that is normal. Like, were you productive in work? Were you productive at home? If you weren't, what can you do a little bit differently? So that is the whole point of the weekly recap. And so I think this last part, because y'all had a whole 21 minute session with me, I'm probably going to go in and add a couple of more things, but we're going to speed that part up. All right. So everybody have an amazing Sunday. Make sure you get your weekly recap done so that when you're having those not so good moments, you can see what's causing you to have those. When you're having those great moments, you can reflect back and say, this is what kept me where I wanted to be. And you can implement those things back into your life week to week. All right. So let's get into it.